Okay, so testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, wow. Quiet. Huh. Let's see. Let's see what I can. Hey, Zach Sion, how is it going? Can you hear me okay? Well, anyway, that's it. Oh yeah, I am very low. I'm trying to work on that. I'm not entirely sure not entirely sure how to do that though, because everything's working. Everything seems to be on decently high volume. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly to do. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Maybe it helps if my microphone's closer. I don't know. So, okay. So with all that in mind, there we go. Okay, cool. Alright, this is Batman the Telltale Series, Episode 3. Okay. And just checking to see if the game audio is coming through. Yeah, it's going through. Seems like it is. Okay, so last time Bruce experienced what seemed to be a frame up. Actually, hold on. Let me settings. Make sure I'm not getting drowned out. Close enough. Oh, you were going to stream tonight, but you can barely keep your eyes open? Well, wake up and watch this. I love you, Zach Sion. Let's see. Apply. Okay. Episodes, yeah. So, Bruce Wayne experienced what seemed to be a frame-up because there are allegations that his family is connected to the Gotham City mob run by Carmine Falcone. And that's some bad stuff. Yeah, sleep is calling. Well, if you need to bounce Zach Sion, then, you know, by all means, go ahead. you know, thanks for joining in the chat. If you want to stay, that's cool. If you don't, then, you know, get some sleep, man, because, you know, because, you know, work is kind of important, and so is sleep. But yeah, and he's also met Selena Kyle, Catwoman, who is wanting a piece of data, some technology that Batman confiscated from her, and now she knows that he's Bruce Wayne thanks to meeting him as Bruce Wayne through her acquaintance, through, you know, like, she's dating his friend Harvey Dent, and now, yeah, so now, like, now she's trying to get this this data component back, and meanwhile, Batman is wanting to turn that data component to either the police or Vicky Vale, the news reporter, so that he can distribute what's on it, which turns out to be Carmine Falcone's, like, which turns out to be Carmine Falcone's, basically all of his shady dealings, and he ultimately, at least the choice that I made, he ultimately decided to build upon his alliance with Vicky Vale by giving the data to her. So we'll see how that goes. Continuing episode 1. Oh, and you're playing through this game as well? Oh, Storm. Hello, Storm.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Fallout's a different video game.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're a Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry.
So how's it going, Storm?
What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
$1.95?
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was
next time my name
weighing.
appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like.
I'll protect you, I promise.
Chivalrous, but unnecessary. You're not Batman. I always
Stare
think
at the camera, wink.
Crime in the city. It's a hydra. You cut off
Working
one criminal
double
head.
3 more appear in its place.
Oh yeah, those suck.
We kill the beast
working
once and
double
for all.
shifts. Ooh. Well, I'm glad
Who's
you're
even
able to hang up
capable of
here.
that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
I backed Harvey's campaign for a reason. Fixing Gotham starts at the top.
Politics to the rescue?
For once, I think.
Doubtful. No matter how good-looking he is. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police.
Well, what am I? Chopped
Could
chicken
end up
wings?
buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham.
Yep.
Where it
Isaac
belongs.
Zion.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
Shoot Carmine Falcone in the booty.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
Okay, just I love that Bruce Wayne decided to bring this sports car, this like he decided to bring this to a clandestine meeting. Like, I'm pretty sure that car is visible from orbit. I mean, geez, at least bring one of your less expensive cars to a clandestine deal. Wait. Huh, there's music. Is that... I wonder if that's coming from the car. We'll pretend it is. I'm not going to give you spoilers, other than to say that Batman dies at the end and Pee Wee Herman takes up the mantle. You're welcome.
Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Oh, you can stay up a while with me? Awesome. You can keep me company. Now, see, instead of a freaking tank, why couldn't they have had a car like that in Arkham City? Or, I mean, Arkham Knight. Skylight Club, 9:19 p.m. Oh yeah, that was definitely cool. Batman fights in the rain so that he can be extra shiny.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Falcone. Maneuver the drone around the outside of Sky Club. Maneuver the... Whoa. And right stick to move the reticle.
Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Why don't you come on?
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Who's this? Sculpture, modern art.
Nothing here.
Aw. But it's so rectangular. Oh, come on. Inch up, inch up. There's something to look at right there. Rose sigil. Or sigil if you're Matt Mercer from Critical Role. That's a joke for
The white
a certain
rose.
amount of people.
Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
More Patreon supporters.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Well, that sounds like a nice, healthy relationship. Oh, wait. Ooh. I see you. I can just get a fix on it, though. Here we go.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
What were the odds? What's this? Office.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Hey, HDR. And glad you could make it to the stream. And we've even got Storm here. Say hi, Storm. Say hi, Ash. Okay, so what do we do? Mobster. Examine.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Link thugs, option environment, plan your take. Okay. Large coffee table. I'm gonna hit him with a coffee table. Ooh, nice. Okay, so those are linked up. What else we got? Here's another contestant. Come on. Come on, Radical, work with me here. I don't know why that guy's not getting picked up by the drone. That's weird. There we go. Okay. Link him to... Ooh, a marble pillar. When are we going to do a podcast? We still don't know. Hopefully, soon enough, we'll get together for another one of our co-games where we kind of like one we did with X-Men Legends 2, where we played one of those together, and so we'll see if we can do that. But as far as the podcast, hopefully soon. Yeah, still working out the details, like, you know, what it's called, what we're going to do with that kind of thing. Let's see. So linking him with, what's their link with? Ooh, balcony railing. You know, I have to say, I ship these two so hard. Balcony Gunman and the Balcony are OTP. Exciting? Oh, yeah. Well, that could be an exciting podcast, yeah. So... let's see... what other kind of mischief can we cause? Because Batman's kind of going Sherlock with this thing. And I think that might be all the gunmen that are actually... Oh, wait, no. Here's this moobster.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Okay. Side note, before I continue, I'm really bothered by Bruce Wayne's constant use of Al when he's addressing Alfred. That just seems out of character for him. Like, Dick Grayson, maybe. Some of the other Robins, like Jason Todd, certainly. Okay, I think it makes the most sense with like Jason Todd, possibly Stephanie Brown as far as Robins go. I don't necessarily think Tim Drake would call him Al, but under no circumstances would Bruce call Batman Al. I mean, I just can't see that. Like, I know they're trying to portray a much younger year one sort of Batman, but come on, not the Al. So, link. What do I want to link him to? Ooh. Oh, I knew that modern armor was going to come in handy. And that's... There's gonna get blood all over the modern art, right? Is that gonna improve it or make it... That might improve it. Jeez, just chunk it at his head.
Bruce,
Wow.
have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd always just, yeah, Bruce Wayne would call him Alfred. Time to get in this quick time event. B. Damn! F. That's right. Ooh! Jeez. It's a bad man and he's a freaking maniac, I swear. Jeez, I keep pushing the wrong button. Produces results anyway.
Goddamn circus freak!
Oh, damn.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want Gotham! The hell?
Jeez.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me!
EMP armed.
Dang it.
Yeah! You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this little guy! Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You've got a lot to learn, kid!
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Dang it.
Hey.
No. Okay, try again. Yes, I can.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
So, Batman basically commits a terrorist attack on this tower. Hey, Commissioner Gordon, like, are you okay with this? Oh, I like how it gives the option.
Answers now, or you fall.
You
The option between like the batarang and his gun raising.
All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah.
Actually, that's a decent point.
Something reeks about this whole thing, and it ain't a dead bat.
want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Yeah, this really doesn't look good.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Gotham will hear of this.
Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone! While you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Whoops.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Yeah, I was wondering if they were gonna make that a quick time. Room with a view.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
Oh, crap.
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Okay, black screen. Oh, is that the end of the episode? Wow. They stick up for Harvey from Falcone. You own 67% of players. Defied Falcone by inviting Harvey into the private meeting. Well, yeah, I mean, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen. Like, he was invited to the Wayne party, and then he just basically tried to take over the entire house. Like, yeah, he acted like he owned the place and Bruce Wayne was a guest. That's not cool. So yeah, you know, F him. Yes, I'm well aware I'm using the wrong finger because this is a family show where people where you know, people will get like very sharp batarang stuck in them. Okay, so yeah, SDR. Next time on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, Storm actually has a good point. Like, instead of Al, he actually shouts, Alfred! Which, maybe that was what they were going for the entire time. And heck, maybe that's why, maybe Bruce Wayne just starts being formal with his name from here on out. Who knows? Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? You and 85% of players chose to control the emerging Wayne story and provided Vicky with a quote. 14% went with Commissioner Gordon. I'm gonna guess it's because, you know, one, well, it seems to me that like providing Vicky with the story could be, and the quote, you know, could lead to a more unpredictable outcome, and it also expands Bruce Wayne and Batman's circle of people that he can actually trust, and, you know, people, you know, his circle of allies, you know, whereas if we just go to Commissioner Gordon, it's like, okay, well, Commissioner will rather Lieutenant Gordon, I think he is at this point, Lieutenant Gordon will handle it, but at the same time, that doesn't, like, you know, that doesn't change anything about Batman's operations and influence over Gotham. This actually makes some kind of difference. It actually expands some things. I'm gonna start episode 2 probably. Yeah, I'm gonna say tomorrow night. You know, I'm gonna start fresh. And in fact, this is kind of why I'm taking so long and just kind of explaining my options at the end of this, because, you know, I just feel like taking my time. You know, kind of stretching out this particular game session a bit. I don't want to go straight into the next episode. I didn't actually realize I was that close to the end of this episode. Did you break the dock shooter's arm? You and 51% of players showed mercy in your interrogation of the dock shooter. Well, yeah, Batman is not the Punisher, or let's say Moon Knight or Vigilante, or, you know, basically most crime fighters who are kind of like Batman. You know, like, Batman's kind of known by where he draws the line, and, you know, showing some kind of mercy kind of looks terrible. So, or rather, showing mercy, you know, looks a lot better than breaking his arm, which would look terrible, considering, you know, guess who shows up to places Batman has been? The cops, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so who did I give the Falcone data to? Like I said, Ian 72%, or 27, sorry, I get numbers mixed up in my head sometimes. 27% of players gave the Falcone data to Vicky Vale instead of Gordon. I guess Gordon was a more popular choice with that. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to expand the, I wanted to expand the Vicky Vale situation. Heck, and, you know, on another thing, she seemed, you know, kind of interested in Bruce, whether that was hinted at being romantic or just purely professional, who knows, but, you know, it, like, that bit just kind of brought out a little bit of the dating sim sort of thing. It's like, maybe if I, it's like, you know, maybe I could kind of nudge things in the direction of Bruce getting something going with Vicky. Who knows? Onward. Hello. Respond. There we go. How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? You and 82% of players showed restraint and handed Falcone over to the police safe and sound. 18% were like filthy, brutal, terrifying vigilantes who just decided to up the stakes after Batman just, you know, like I said, committed this utter terrorist attack on this like high-rise party. You know, like, again, I just kind of have to question, like, Jim Gordon, are you okay with Batman doing things like this? I mean, he shot a missile out of his, like, flying vehicle. And yeah, I agreed with Ash that it made more sense to take it to Vicky Vale because the media can make or break people. And also there's this element of unpredictability because, you know, this could also blow up in Batman's face and in Vicky's tremendously. Like, you know, because this kind of paints a target on her, you know, and like Jim Gordon, this, like, he can take care of himself and he's got an entire, you know, GCPD backing him up in case Falcone tried something. Then again, Falcone has people in the GCPD, so, you know, there's also that target on Gordon's back. But, you know, again, you know, it's kind of going with Vicky makes things, you know, more interesting. Okay, so that's my list of. Ooh, there's a next time on. Awesome. Next time on Batman.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
Next time on Batman.
Maybe I misjudged you.
Now
Okay.
Batman's beating up
Testing
monsters
1, 2, 3.
too.
You guys.
Wonder who he's after next.
OMG. Follow Batman's adventures wherever comics or books are sold. Wow. Even Batman's cowl is scowling in that particular thing. Like, his mask is so wrinkly right there. That is an amazing picture. Okay. And now we're... Oh, what the heck? Alrighty, yeah, not ready to do that yet, but anyway, so catching up on the, chat, oh, Storm says that she has Marvel running through her blood, but DC's her forbidden love. Oh, wow. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here, folks. DC Comics is, Storm's side piece. This is a sentence I just said. I like Marvel and DC both. Like, I'm kind of more partial to Marvel, but, you know, I always have a lot of the characters on either side, and yeah, I don't even know if I could consider, you know, one my main relationship and the other one my side piece. I don't know. Like, maybe they kind of alternate, you know. Like I said, I'm kind of leaning a little bit more heavily toward Marvel, but only slightly. You know, definitely stuff like this is, you know, I really like this, you know, Telltale Batman thing. I really like, you know, how story-driven it is by necessity. I honestly think the writing on this is even better than the Arkham games. You know, and, in fact, I could, like, well, I was going to say that, like, you know, certain parts of this could even maybe be seen as, like, a prequel to the Arkham games, but, it's different enough to work on its own merits, but yeah, I think this is cool, and, yeah, I recommend this game to anybody who's interested in Batman or just interested in story-driven games, and, hopefully people who are good at quick time events sort of gameplay. I admittedly am not, because as we've established, oops, wrong button is my catchphrase for Hidden Ranger streaming. So, you know, it's like, you know who would be perfect to play this Batman Telltale game with the QuickTime events? The dude whose slogan is oops, wrong button. What could possibly go right? But, okay, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut it hereabouts, and thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. In fact, you guys can, you know, yeah, let's see, yeah, around the same time tomorrow evening I'll be doing this, so, you know, if you guys are going to end up in also in the chat, then awesome. And you know, give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I know you guys have, you two in the chat. Follow me on Twitter at HR Streaming, and HR is capitalized, streaming is not, but they're all one word, so at HR Streaming. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys soon. This has been Hidden Ranger Streaming, and I'm glad to see you back in the saddle again, Storm, and hopefully you can join us for more chats. Alrighty, guys. Good night.